Boo. Ah, boo. I don't know. Sorry, I'll give you a little bit of personal space. There we go. Hi! Surprise! It's Rebbi! Yeah! Good afternoon. It's a rare day when we get to say good afternoon. Because most of my streams are in the morning, but now it's afternoon. Hi! Hi, Rebbi. Hello! How you doing? How are Frubbles today? How are Frubbles today? How are Frubbles doing today? Did you have some good food after last stream? Yeah. I ended up making another veggie bowl with the rest of my veggies. Yeah. So I had spinach and tomatoes and black olives and avocado and some sour cream and cilantro. Yeah. Oh, and some shredded cheese and some sauce in it. Yeah. It was pretty good. But now I'm all out of avocados and spinach. So I guess that's all of those until I can get more. Yeah. The famous knot salad. Yeah. Yeah, the knot salad. Because it's not a salad, it's a rice bowl with spinach instead of rice. And I've been eating a lot of those lately. I've been eating like a lot more vegetables lately than I normally would. It's been really nice. Yeah, normally it's kind of hard for me to eat like a lot of vegetables because I'll buy them and then I'll forget they're in the fridge. And then they go bad. But this time, I was really good to make sure I ate all the vegetables, so none of them went to waste. Yeah. Yeah! Not gonna lie, when you talk, it sounds like you're eating and talking at the same time. Not to be mean, just my point of view. Nah, I get told that all the time. Sometimes people would leave comments. Actually, I had a comment on one of my ASMR videos that was like, I think I got something stuck to the roof of her mouth. Like they figured out my secret. It's like, nope, this is just my voice. I don't got anything in my mouth except my tongue. Maybe that's what stuck to the roof of my mouth. Oh wait, if you stick it to the roof of the roof, this is how I talk. Wow, you can talk pretty easy, actually. I think that sounded more intelligible than I was expecting it to. Yeah, it sounds very healthy. I'm about to make myself a salad. What kind? My favorite kind of salad is garden salads. I love when I go to a restaurant and I sit down and look at their menu and they got garden salad on the menu. It's like the best day ever. Cause sometimes I go to a restaurant and they don't have garden salads. They have chef salads. And those have egg in them. I don't want a chef salad. I want a garden salad. Yeah. I have a job interview on Wednesday, so I'm a bit concerned, worried I really need this job. But I hope you have a good interview and I wish you luck. Yeah. Egg love. Egg is okay sometimes. Although, I will say, I did wake up this morning wanting hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. I don't have any eggs though, so I couldn't do that. Yeah, I don't have any eggs though, so I couldn't really do that. But, I was sort of in the mood for them. I like Caesar salads best. Caesar salads are pretty good. They're pretty good. They're not bad. I don't mind them occasionally. Yeah. Although what I like more than Caesar salads is when you get the Caesar like chicken Caesar wraps. Have you guys ever had any of those? Oh, wait. Speaking of wraps, have you guys ever been to a Trader Joe's? This is not every Trader Joe's location. Not every location has them, but there are some Trader Joe's locations that have wraps, and they're so good. I love their buffalo chicken wraps. They're so good. They're like amazingly good. I need to go get another one. It's been so long since I've had one. Yeah, I think it's literally been over a year since I've had one, but they're so good. They also have tuna wraps and chicken Caesar wraps. They're really good. Those are so good. I love the Tiger chicken one. Yeah, they're so yummy. I want one. I don't go to Trader Joe's very often at all, though. It's so rare for me to go. So I don't often have anything from there. I love slicing hard-boiled eggs and putting them on toast or similar. Maybe grate some cheese on them. Yeah, I like hard-boiled eggs with some mustard. Very simple little snack. You just get the hard-boiled eggs and dip them in mustard. That's it. It's really simple. And of course I love them. I love the deviled eggs. Yeah. Deviled eggs is the best. Rather than a wrap, there used to be a cafe back where I lived that would serve a chicken Caesar sandwich on a croissant. Oh, that sounds good too. I do love a good sandwich. Speaking of sandwiches, you know what sandwich sounds so good right now? Banh mi. Banh mi! I like banh mi. With the pork. Wait, I think it's like pork belly. Yeah, pork belly, banh mi. Yeah! Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing a bacon cheeseburger salad right now. Oh, that sounds so good! Yeah, I have a recipe for cheeseburger salad that I really like too. It's not as healthy as other salads, but it's probably healthier than some things you could have for dinner, and it's yummy. I love cheeseburger salad. Yeah, never had it. Never had what? I talked about like at least 2 different dishes in the last 2 minutes. And I can't remember what we were talking about. Yeah, pretty good. Actually, I'm feeling a little bit head empty and my throat is a little bit tired. Which I don't know if that's actually coming across because I think I'm managing it pretty well. I'm just reaching that point where I could use a day off. We've had so many streams this week. And I did a 4-hour stream this morning with Chad Post making thumbnails. Yeah, speaking of which, have you guys seen the thumbnails for this week? I think the Majora's Mask one and the Thief Simulator 2 one slapped so hard. I worked so hard on those. And they came out really, really good. They're straight bangers, man. Apple pecan salad for me. Oh, I haven't had a lot of pecans. I haven't had a lot of tree nuts. One of my brothers was like really allergic when I was little. I don't know if he's still allergic, but we weren't allowed to have pecans in the house just in case, you know, he had like a reaction to it. Yeah. So I mostly, when it comes to tree nuts, I've had almonds because those were okay to have. Yeah. But I'm not a big nut person though. Yeah. Like when they put nuts in your chocolate or nuts on your ice cream. I don't think I have ever once in my life asked for nuts on my ice cream. Although I did get an ice cream not that long ago that like it came with nuts as a part of it because it was like a specialty ice cream and then nuts was just a part of it. So I did have it there and like it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But I won't like ask for it if it's like up to me. Nah. And I think I like ice cream a lot, but man, frozen yogurt is what hits really different. I want some more frozen yogurt. I got to have some not that long ago when I went on my trip to go see Otto. And it was really good, but I don't often get to have it. Yeah, banh mi is so good. I recently learned how to make it so I can have it anytime. Oh yeah, is that what Crimson Hero never had? The banh mi? You gotta go try it. It's so good. It's like really healthy for you too, I think. Like it's a really healthy sandwich. Had the movie stream call, was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I got my waiting rooms up. We spent time yapping and we made all the thumbnails. And it was really, really good. Yeah, and I'm especially proud of the Majora's Mask and Thief Simulator ones. For the Majora's Mask one, we actually ended up opening up Blender, and I like got another render in Blender for it. So that's how I got like the angle of the Clock Town walls and stuff for the thumbnail. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But the last 2 Majora's Mask thumbnails, I like opened up Blender, popped in the Clock Town area, and then just like got the render and made the thumbnail out of it. And this one, I feel is like the best one I've made, but all of the Majora's Mask thumbnails are I almost said Blender. Bangers! They're all bangers! Render in Blender. Yeah, it's a Blender render. Poo poo poo, poo poo poo. usually go to these for my bonnies. They're a chain. I don't know if they're everywhere, but they're good. I don't know if I've seen that one. I've only ever had bonnies one place. And I can't even remember what the name of it is, I'll be honest. I'm like farting on it. But that's okay, because it might be a local place only, which it's probably better I don't name it then. But they are pretty yummy. Dang, we're being with the art tech. Yeah, I'm trying to get the hang of more Blender and stuff. Although I had so much trouble with the skybox. Like, getting the angles I wanted with the camera, easy peasy. That was no problem at all. I pretty much just used some animation skills. And not even animation skills. It's really just moving the camera around and positioning it. You know, it's easy. I do that a lot with animation though, so I feel very practiced with it, you know? You move the camera around, you move the model around, you move them the same way. Very easy. But when it came to the skybox, which I've set up before, it's not my first time setting up a skybox, but for some reason, this time, like, what was supposed to be easy turned into some big hassle trying to figure out what the frick was wrong with it. But I did eventually figure it out. And then we got the skybox going. And then when I popped it into Krita, I turned the sky from blue to red. And now it's all red and spooky. Yeah. I really wanted to capture that feeling of like, ha, it's the end of the world. We're all going to die. I really wanted to capture that feeling in the thumbnail, and I think I managed to do it. Yeah, it's all like dark and ominous. Wait. I can actually put the thumbnail in here and like show you guys since we're talking about it. Wait, let me get it. Let me show you. It's this one. Since I'm just sitting here talking about it, might as well go ahead and put it in here. It's this one. I made this morning. Isn't it cool? It's really cool. Yeah. I really like this one. Yeah. And you can see like the walls for Clocktown. It's in Blender. Yeah, the moon was not in Blender. That's a PNG that I put in there. But still, it looks really cool. That looks so good. Yay, thank you. Yeah. I think I captured that feel very, very well. It's the end times. We're all going to die. I got so much spit in my mouth right now. Pretty good work. Thank you. Giving up the phone to the blender next time you open it. Oh no. Oh well. I was trying to think of a segue into sticking your penis in a blender joke, but I can't think of a segue into it, so never mind. Hey, you monetized it all together so well. Thank you. Yeah, I almost used like a piece of fan art in here. I really wanted to use a piece of fan art in the thumbnail. But there was honestly, I had a really hard time getting it to work and stuff. I had a really hard time getting it to work. Yeah. Because it didn't really have the vibe that I wanted. Also, I think I still have a screenshot in here of when I was like fiddling around with Blender and I had like a ton of trouble with the render. Originally I was trying to get a different angle. And it ended up looking like this at some point. Which looks like when you die in Phasmophobia, but in the middle of Clocktown. I just realized I still have this in here. Yeah, it looked like a ghost town. Spooky. That slapped so it kinda did. That was when I was like messing with the skybox. Because if you see carefully. Actually wait, no, I think I actually do have the render in here. I didn't use it in the thumbnail, but I can show you the render of what this was going to look like at first. Hang on. Majora's Mask. North Clocktown render. I think it's this one. Yeah, it was this one. I originally wanted to use this render for the thumbnail. And I was trying really hard to make this work. Like, it's from Majora's Mask 3D, but isn't this such a cool angle? I really wanted to make this work for the thumbnail. It looks so good. And there were no, like, issues with the model on this half of the model. So it was like, oh, this looks good. You can see how crappy the skybox looks though. I struggled so much with the skybox. It looks so gray and dreary. Yeah, I had to edit it a lot when I put it into Krita. Yeah, but I was messing with the skybox forever because like it wasn't even showing up originally. And that's how it ended up looking like a ghost town. That's pretty crazy, yeah. Yeah. Hope you have fun with the stream. Bye, Rebbi. Oh, bye, Candy. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Why is it kind of Christmassy? You know, it kind of does look Christmassy. Is it this one? You mean this one? It is a lot of red and green. I will admit, this is a lot of red and green. Yeah. Oh, and then I also really liked the Thief Simulator one. Cause we're playing Thief Simulator 2 this week. I made this one too. And look how good it turned out. Look how good this one is. Yeah. It's maybe a little tiny less clean in some areas compared to the Majora's Mask one, but I love the energy. I'm so excited to go rob people. Just me and my dude. Me and my dude. Look at us, we're gonna rob that fumble, rob that fumble. Now they're gonna die and I'm taking all this stuff. Now the fumble is dead and I got all this stuff. Love the mask, Rebbi. Thank you. I drew that myself. Yeah. I'm really excited. I've never played the second Thief Simulator game, so it's gonna be super exciting. And Dion, thank you for the $2 super. Good job on the thumbnails. Thank you. I'm just like so especially proud of those ones. Yeah. And I have to say, the Yap thumbnail, the thumbnail for this stream, is kind of interesting too. It's very colorful, very pops. It pops a lot. It's gonna look great on the channel. I'm sure it already does actually, because it already is up on the channel. Yeah. And maybe gonna hit that. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you just got robbed. I wonder if I can throw bricks at people in this one. I remember I played the first one, and I tried to. I was playing with my sister when I attempted this. I was playing with my sister, and then she was like, "Can you throw bricks at people?" And I was like, Picked up a brick and threw it at someone, and then the game was like, "Someone got injured," and you have to like reload from your last save point. You can't injure people, but I wonder if now I can throw bricks at people. Forget throwing them through your window. I want to throw them through your skull. Hi, Thunder. How you doing? Hi. Excited for more slippery fingers, Rebbi. Yeah. We're doing that on Saturday, so it'll be a little bit before we get to the game. But it's gonna be an endurance stream. We're gonna do like 2 different endurance streams this week. We're playing Majora's Mask, which is gonna be an endurance stream, and then we're playing Thief Simulator. It's gonna be an endurance stream. Yeah. Oh, also, I gave myself the next 2 days off because I was expecting to have a doctor's appointment on one of those days, and I wasn't certain what day it would be scheduled for, but it's actually scheduled for next week. They called me today and got it scheduled. It's actually for next week, so I maybe might have another like a gorilla stream, maybe on Wednesday. Definitely not tomorrow. I could use a day off. It's been quite a few days, hard work of streaming. But on Wednesday maybe we can have a gorilla stream. Yeah. We can schedule one at some point if you haven't already. Maybe. I have not looked into that game a lot. I've seen it around. Is that a drug game? It's a drug game, isn't it? You want me to sell drugs? I'm gonna be the biggest cocaine dealer in the whole world. Wow! Throwing bricks at people and then stealing their kidneys. Ew, I'm gonna get blood on my hands if I do that. If I get blood on my fingers, okay, I'll just stick them into their mouth. Just like a toothbrush. Here, take your blood back. Now it's in your mouth. Wait, that just means I'll get spit on my hands. Wait, I didn't think about that. Ew! Ew! Ew, I didn't think about that. Now I just got blood and spit on my hands. I gotta go jump in the river and wash my hands off. Yeah. Icky, icky. I don't like getting stuff on my hands. I don't like the way it feels when I get something on my hands. Can I just take something else besides their kidneys? Take their wallet. That's not nearly as fun though. That's what's expected of a thief to take. But like, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm already addicted to your infection energy that you sell us. Infection? What kind of infection? I'm trying to think of an example of an infection. What's an example of an infection? Is dermatitis an infection? I think that's a skin condition. Yeah. Like those golf ball cleaners. Yeah. Yeah, cleaning off the blood in the mouth like a golf ball cleaner. Ah, infectious. But now we need an infection. Herpes. Yeah, herpes is an infection. Wait, isn't that a disease though? Wait a minute. Diseases and infections are different, I think. Isn't that a disease? Did you say German-titis? No. I said Germa-tite on these nuts, Now Germa's tight on my nuts. No, Rebbies! No. There are some games though that I have been like wanting to play, and like I keep forgetting I have them, or I keep forgetting that I want to play them. Cause I've had so much going on. Well, honestly, even when I don't have a lot going on, I'm always forgetting if there's like a game I want to play or something. Like, I don't have to have something going on. I'm going to forget. But I want to play Kindergarten and Kindergarten 2 because Kindergarten 3 came out, and I've been avoiding spoilers for not that there's been a ton of spoilers to avoid, but I've been avoiding spoilers for Kindergarten 3. Gotta play Kindergarten 1 and 2 first though. Yeah, and then I'll play Kindergarten 3. And then I saw Prehistoric Hunt has an update. An update. New map. New species of dinosaurs. And I really want to play Prehistoric Hunt. Yeah. And I got this game, Project Zomboid. I got that too. And I've not played it at all. So I want to play that game too. Yeah. And I said I was going to play more Welcome to the Game this week. Maybe that could be the gorilla thing on Wednesday. I don't know, because I've not done any research yet, though. I said I was going to do more research into how to play to get better. Yeah. But then I wasn't actually able to do research yet, so, I haven't done that yet. Yeah, you're going to kindergarten? I knew you were a tadpole. But then why do I have arms and legs then, huh? Huh? Explain that, scientist person. Yeah. More like prehistoric, huh? These nuts. Oh, got him. Oh! Oh, I've been got. I love Prehistoric Hunt though. I think it's one of my favorite, like, kind of janky indie games that I've played. Cause like it is a bit of a janky indie game, but like there's something so charming about it. I feel like I've become Prehistoric Hunt's biggest fan. Heck yeah. Man, if only I was a dinosaur VTuber, I'd be like, hey, can I have a cameo in Prehistoric Hunt? But I don't know if they do it because I'm a frog VTuber, and I'm not a dinosaur. So I don't know if they do it. Dang. Sucks. But I love Prehistoric Hunt. Wait, can you put a gun in the game? Just name it the Rebbi. The Rebbi! You don't want to be hunted? No, I was thinking more like put me on a poster somewhere or something, you know? Or let me like do a voice, but there's not really voice lines in that game. Wait, let me voice a dinosaur. Let me voice a dinosaur. And go like, "Rawr!" Yeah, I could be a dinosaur voice actor. Yeah, I could. Yeah. Zomboid can be a little hard, but I really like it. I've seen very little gameplay on Project Zomboid because it seemed really interesting. And I didn't want to spoil myself, so I know very little about it. Now, you know another game I really like, but I haven't played on the channel at all? 60 Seconds. I want to play 60 Seconds on the channel. I want to play 60 Seconds. We've not played 60 Seconds. Yeah, I want to play 60 Seconds. I like that game a lot too. You got 60 seconds to grab whatever you can throughout the house because they're dropping an atomic bomb. Or it's like a nuclear bomb. I think it's a nuclear bomb. They're dropping a nuclear bomb. A big bomb of some kind. And you got 60 seconds to reach an ending with what you managed to grab and what little you managed to find. And it's fun. And there's several endings. And I've only ever gotten one ending. So the rest of the endings are still ours for the finding. Point for fun. Vegas Diggers! Welcome to Chadpool! Thank you. This Chadpool now has the biggest stick in all of Chadpool history. Thank you, Darko. Project Zomboid is a great, terrible game that I love. Hate it. I'm getting mixed answers here. Mixed signals here. It sounds like my type of game. Yeah. Beelzebufo was a frog in the late Cretaceous, so there was a prehistoric frog. Ooh, that's true. But prehistoric comes a bit more about the dinosaurs, though. Wait, do you think they finally added water dinosaurs? I have been saying how they need to add water dinosaurs. I need something that hunts me in the water. Do you think they finally did? I don't know. I didn't read all the patch notes for all the specifics, but I saw they added like 7 new species and a new map. I really want to play Prehistoric Hunt. Maybe we can play that on Wednesday. Let me just slap together a new Prehistoric Hunt thumbnail. Now, hi Skinner! Hi! I heard Prehistoric Frogs. We're talking about Prehistoric Hunt. One of my favorite dinosaur games. Also, Machak, thank you for the $5 super. If you slap Rebbi's chest, would it sound like a good watermelon? Maybe. Let me find out. Ow! That hurt! I don't know. Did that sound like a good watermelon? I don't know. There is a Mosasaurus. Yeah, but it has to be like, is it in the game though? Not that it exists. Cause is it in the game? That's what matters. Is the dinosaur in the game? Or is it not in the game? Yeah. I want them to add... What was it called? Oh god, I haven't thought about this dinosaur's name in a hot minute. Sarko... It looked like a crocodile, like a gator. I can't remember what it was called. I don't remember. I can't remember. Like a photo. But then when I try to do it on purpose, I can never replicate it. Now I'm just making gross noises. Yeah. Water Rebbi or Rebbi melon? Probably Rebbi melon, because then you still got the word melon in there and people know what you're talking about. Yeah. Rebbi melon. Not the melons that Rebbi has, but the melon that Rebbi is. In her heart. In my heart, I am a melon. Yeah. Wait, I kind of am though, because like, my hair and my outfit and stuff, it's all green, but then my eyes on my insides are red. Like a watermelon. I'm watermelon colored. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nah, Tanner, get out of here. I'm gonna ban you. Get Mac to welcome to the game. I think they need you there. Because they're setting up the next welcome to the game, which I heard from the dev. Apparently, it's going to be the biggest welcome to the game yet. The biggest one yet. And I still have to beat the first one and then pray that I can beat the second one. But are you watermelon flavor? I don't know. You're the first person to ask that. Although I do keep getting Maros asking if my nips and my privates are green though. Getting some perverted Maros over here, bro. No Fabros. Why ever would you want to know such a thing? No Fabros. I think someone over here is a pervert. Damn, Tanner abuses me. Tanner abuse? You say that as if Tanner doesn't abuse me every single time I play Scrutinize. Man! Actually funny, I was just telling Skiddo about Scrutinize not that long ago. Yeah, I was doing a puzzle on Tabletop Sim with a friend and they picked a picture of us to do. Ah, really? Ah! That's cute! I wish my mouth would stop making more spit. I keep having to stop talking to swallow. Stop making spit, mouth. I don't want it. Don't want it right now. Man, it's for science. Well, I've answered that question before. I don't remember what my answer was. But I've answered it before. So, I guess Pablos have to go listen. Listening. Looking for it. Yeah, or maybe listening too. But also looking for it. Yeah. Yeah. What little noises? What noises? I can make a lot of noises. Yeah. I can whistle with the gap between my teeth. Can you hear it? We have to pick up the mic. Come closer, microphone. Very quiet. Now my mic is turning away. No. Don't tilt away from me, Mike. No, you're all I have left. No one lets me speak into them like you do. Okay, there we go. That's okay enough, I think. Yeah, I can do that. My mic is still not in the position that it was. Oh, frick you, Mike! I'm gonna kill you. Okay, there we go. I got it. I just had to threaten it. Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear it? Rebbi, how much of your faces are toggle and how much are tracking? Pretty much every single thing you've seen in the stream is all tracking. Because my toggles are all like, oh, stars. Whoa, that's something that's like being plastered on. Something new, wrong. Or like the tears, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. It's like the really obvious changes, you know. Or when I get angry, you know. Which I can kind of do this face on my own if I just do a cheek puff. It kind of looks like that, but I can turn on the angry, and then I'm just mad the entire time. Yeah. And then like and then there's this, and then there's the blushes, and then there's looking like woo, and those are all toggles, but like everything else is all tracking. Yeah. Hello, Tadpole. I'm not a tadpole. I'm a big frog. But hello. Yeah, I don't use my toggles very often. Most of the time, I just act. I just make faces, and then I'm making faces. Yeah. Hey, Reverend Ted. Hi, Holly. How you doing? Yeah, Mike wouldn't do that. Maybe it's just because it's a cute girl trying to get close. Oh, I forgot that I was talking to my mic earlier, and I was like, Mike, what, you mean Mike, honey? Not him again. But then it turns out you were just talking about my microphone. Now I feel like it's aimed at me a little too much. Yeah, there we go. Tilt that around. What? Mike Honey. It's a name. A name from the internet. Yeah. It's Mike Honey. Ah, my eye is itchy. Why is my eye itchy? Okay, my eye's not itchy anymore. Yeah. Alright, let's together mix overpriced hot honey. Yes, it is. Mike Wazowski. Not Mike Wazowski, not. The Mike Honey. Wow, he's so famous. I know, yeah. Yeah, he's been in a couple of my Jackbox games before, you know, just a couple of times. John, thank you for being a chapel for 3 whole months. Thank you. He is good friends with Bend Over. Yeah, Mike Honey and Bend Over are best friends. Yeah, they go and play checkers every Saturday at the park. Chapel! Yeah. Yeah! Monster slime! Thank you for Chapel for 1 whole month! We do love Adorable Frog, which is you, Rebbi. Really? Why? Why, though? Yeah. Does Mike Honey work with Dick and Saddle? Yes. They were clients once upon a time. We do. She's just proving my point. What point? No, I have to be reminded sometimes. Well, I don't know. It's not a ploy to get to hear nice things about myself, but it's because I genuinely feel unlikable a lot of the time. So my default answer is why. No, man, that's not doable. Yeah. I don't know what to talk about now. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if there's any other Steam games that I want to play soon. I want to see. Oh yeah, I forgot I have Man-Eater in my code. I was gonna buy it earlier, cause apparently it's on sale right now. But it wants me to put in like a login code every single time, and I'm just like, no, thank you. Yeah, PS3 Con has an update. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Mudboard has an update. I only played that game once. Ooh. Oh, you know what game might be fun to play? 13 Score. Because it's mostly a find the hidden things game, and I could never find all the things, so Fobbles cannot find the things. Ooh! Spooky! It's not really a spooky game, though. Not really. I think it might be it. I have this really scary game that I kind of want to play, but I'm also scared to. It's called Stay Out of the House. A friend bought it for me like forever ago, but I'm kind of scared to play it. Cause you get into a house and then you have to like try to escape the house without getting caught. It's like Granny and Schoolboy Runaway. It's another one of those games, except he's a serial murderer, man, and it's scary. Yeah. Yeah. Why buy when you can pirate? Because I like buying games. I like owning my games, thank you. Yeah, I don't have that many more games in here. Wait, oh, LA Noir. I have LA Noir in here. I want to play LA Noir. But I was told there's a part where there's like nudity. There's a part where there's like nudity. And YouTube hates it because it's woman nudity. It's like boobs. YouTube hates boobs. And I don't know where the part is. So like, I'd have to like censor it. I'm just like, whoa. But I kind of want to play it. This is a detective game. I like detective work. Yeah, like a real sim to escape the house. Yeah, sort of. I think stay out of the house. It starts with like a person where you're like working at like a store or something. But then when you get to the house part, it's like Granny. You gotta like escape without getting caught. Oh yeah, dead lady booba. Yeah. YouTube doesn't like the dead lady booba. So I'm like, I want to play it, but like I got that warning about it, and I don't know. Like I can try to censor it, but it's hard to censor something when you don't know when it is. You know, you don't know when it is, and also what part of the screen it's gonna take up. Well, I guess you could just cover the entire screen. But man, last time I had to censor something, I did not do very good at it. You can absolutely still see it in the stream. I did not do very good at it. You mean like, well, I would even go as far as to say it's my favorite. Why though? Why though? Why? There. Yeah. This feels like you would be to play Bayonetta, but you just stick with the costumes. I have seen some gameplay of Bayonetta. I'm not sure if that's a game that I would like to play or not. I'm not sure. I do like Sexy Lady. But I don't know. When it comes to like really dialogue heavy, like story-based games, it really depends on the game, because I prefer not playing super dialogue heavy story-based games. I mean, I don't know if Bayonetta falls into that category. It could, or maybe it doesn't. I don't actually know a lot about it, so I could be wrong about that. But it reminded me of story-heavy or dialogue-heavy story-based games. You know, stuff like Genshin Impact or something. And it's like, I hate playing games like that. Or like visual novels. I hate playing games like that because there's so much talking. I think the only visual novel that I have ever liked was Sucker for Love. And that's because it's got eldritch women in it. Ooh, eldritch women. And I feel like it also does a really good job at blending romance with horror, which is not a combination that you see very often. And I feel like they did a really good job. Rebbi hates reading, confirmed. You're saying that about the girl that just asked for book recommendations on Twitter, like, yesterday. I love reading. I hate visual novels. They don't feel like games. All you do is click and read. If I want to read something, I'll pick up a book. And if I want to play a game, I'll pick up something that actually has a gameplay. No hate towards visual novel enjoyers, but man, do not understand that niche interest. Wait, is it niche enough to be called niche? I don't actually know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Yeah, as long as YouTube doesn't give you a strike, you'll be fine. But what if they do, though? About, like, LA Noir, what if they do? What if they do? What if they do? What if they do? Yeah. Gacha games like Zelda Zone Zero, yeah, I don't like that. Meh. Yeah. Would you be Nicole or Jacko from class of 09? I don't actually know really much about that game, so I can't answer that, sorry. They just have cutscenes between levels, but in the levels, it's not that much dialogue. Okay, that's not so bad. You know. And like, I love playing Zelda. Like, we've been playing some Zelda games on the channel and stuff, playing through Majora's Mask. We're gonna finish that this week. I'm really excited. We're gonna finish Majora's Mask this week. So I'm gonna try to. That's why it's gonna be an enduring stream. And like, that has like a lot of dialogue and stuff in it too. But like, I don't mind it so much if I get to read it. Although I still hate when a character talks to me for too long. I don't know. Because it's like, if a character is voice acted and talks for too long, that's the worst. If a character is not voice acted but still talks for too long, that's not as bad, but it's still annoying because then I have to just keep yapping and I can't I can't like voice my own thoughts. I mean, I can stop reading it and voice my thoughts in between, but like, I don't know. It feels like, I feel like there's this pressure that nobody's putting on me and it's just coming from myself to just keep reading the dialogue to get out of it. But then the best games are when there's no voice acting and they don't talk for too long. Well, I don't mind if there's voice acting as long as they don't talk for too long. Talking for too long is basically the one thing where it's like, let's not do that. Yeah, no. Rebbi? Question marks? Chocolate sauce? Question marks? Nah. There's some banger visual novel games out there. Oh, I don't doubt it. They're just not for me though. I think they're boring. Yeah. I get your point. If they're too linear, they're no different than books. Yeah, nah. The only one I like again is Sucker for Love because eldritch women. Wow. Wow. Monster girl. Cthulhu woman. Wow. I just love that concept. I love monster girls and I love that concept. I love the like blend of horror with romance. And I wish they'd add some more to that story. I know they're working on a second one and I saw someone play like the demo of it, but it feels very different. It doesn't have that same vibe as the first one. You don't play as a perverted dude in the second one. It totally takes away from the vibe. I want to play as a perverted dude. You know, give me my perverted dude main character back. Because he was kind of peak, not gonna lie. Yeah! When it comes to the nudity in LA Noire, it's really easy to see it coming up. Naked bodies on the ground before you approach them. Just pull up a full screen censor bar. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Then you were like Uma Musume. No. It's a gacha game. I don't like gacha games. No. What was it talking about? Oh yeah, I can do that. You know, it's nice to know that it's like that, but it also sucks that I have to like censor the entire screen. You guys won't be able to see it coming. So no blue archive? No. I will say that one's very based with the characters, but I won't play it. No gotcha. No. No gotcha. No. If it costs real money, no. I only like gacha if it's built into the game and uses in-game currency. No real money. Like how Tears of the Kingdom has it. They have like gachapon capsules in Tears of the Kingdom. And it literally just takes like other materials that you get in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't mind that. Yeah. Have you played No More Heroes? That's got a pretty base perverted dude main character. Nah, I don't. I think I've heard the name, but I can't even picture in my head what game that is. Yeah. You should try Slay the Princess. It's a banger non-linear visual novel with those kinds of themes in it. The problem is, I kind of watched somebody play a lot of it already, and I didn't watch to the very end, so I can't say the ending was spoiled, but I think I got near to the end, so I kind of know the gist behind it. It's one of those ones where it's not what you think. So I kind of already know what's happening, and kind of spoiled myself on it. Also, there's too much yapping, too much talking. No. I don't want to listen to a British person for that long. Ew! Gross! They're gonna be talking about how it's Tuesday, isn't it? It's Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just prefer other games. I don't like visual novels and I don't like gacha games. Those are like my genres I don't really like. But I like games that have adventure and exploration. And I like horror. I like games that have different monsters with different mechanics. Yeah. Like, I like SCP Containment Breach, and I like Reaper, and I like Phasmophobia, and I like... Lethal Company falls under that. No one's really playing Lethal Company so much anymore. And I kind of get it, because Repo is kind of just better Lethal Company. I will say, though, the one thing that I really Rebbi hates British people confirmed. Not. I'm just memeing. The one thing I really miss about Lethal Company, though, is the monsters. Because I feel like, not that Repo's monsters are bad, they're really good, but Lethal Company also had interesting monsters. I really liked the old birds. They were so cool when you like looked over and saw one and you're like, oh no, there's an old bird over there. They're like big mecha robots and they walk around. And I like the way they like cry like newborn babies when they see you and they're like trying to attack you. And it's like, wow. Yeah, I really miss them. They were really cool. But like, why invite someone to play Lethal Company again when Reaper's out, you know? It feels like a waste now. It feels like a waste of good monsters. Because they were so cool. So cool. Yeah. They didn't die much. I didn't die once to them. I've died to them a couple of times. Did you know that they can grab you and then like torch you? Also, they can literally fly up into the air and drop in on you. They don't even have to walk over you. You know, they can do some stuff. Voices in the Void. I have had some people recommend Voices in the Void to me. And I would like to check it out. I don't really know what kind of game that it is. Wait, what if I look it up on Steam right now? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, I still got Maneater in my wallet. Nah. Okay, Voices of the Void. It's not on Steam! The Last of Us franchise is absolutely not Voices of the Void. It's not on Steam. I can't look at it. Don't know what it is. But I've been recommended it. And I want to look at it because Frobos recommended it. But it's not on Steam. You know what else would be cool to play? Dino Crisis 2. Dino Crisis 2! Yeah. Is voice a HL2 mod? I don't know. Half-Life 2? Is that what that is? Half-Life 2? I've never played Half-Life either. Should I? Should I play Half-Life? One of my favorite things about playing Lethal Company was the horror movie level reactions and moments some people gave when playing. Yeah, I know! Like the screams and stuff. Oh, I've screamed real bad in some games like that too. Yeah. Devil May Cry would be perfect for you. You think so? I'd have to look at it. Yeah, I like games with challenge and exploration. And you know, I was just talking about this in my member stream too. We need more games that are about ocean exploration. We need more games about the ocean. I want more games where you explore the ocean, whether that's on the surface of the ocean or diving into the ocean. Although preferably diving into the ocean. And it would also be nice to see some more ocean exploration games that aren't necessarily horror. I mean, I love the ones that are horror. But so many of them are horror, you start to realize like most of the ones you can think of are horror. So it'd be nice to have some more that are not horror, just to like mix it up a bit, you know? Like Minecraft with an ocean map. Nah, that's not the same! I want to see more representation for the ocean and big bodies of water in my gaming. Thank you. That's the representation I want to see in my gaming. Thank you. You know? It's all about body positivity in here until it's a body of water. Where's my bodies of water? Ocean Subnautica. That's like the only game anyone can ever think of when it comes to ocean exploration games. Subnautica. I love Subnautica, but can we get some more? Like, Frobos, are we going to settle for just Subnautica? We need some more variety. What about when I beat Subnautica? What am I supposed to play now? So like, when do I go? Yeah, but more of them. Because we could count on like 2 hands. I didn't even reach all 10 of my fingers for how many ocean exploration games I could think of. And when I say ocean exploration games, I mean specifically games that are about exploring the ocean or about the ocean. Not games that just take place in an ocean but otherwise have nothing to do with it. So we can think of Subnautica, Echo the Dolphin, Dredge. I guess you could say Raft. Wind Waker, that's 5. Abzu, Endless Ocean, that's 7. That Barotrauma, Iron Lung, that's 9. Oh yeah, Dave the Devil. I thought of some more this time. That's 10. Okay, we have 10 now. But like, we need more though. We need more. How many space exploration games have we gotten? A lot. A lot. How many space exploration movies have we gotten? A lot. How many ocean exploration games and movies have we gotten? Some, but not as much. Not as many. I want to see more. I need more ocean. I love the ocean. And I love bodies of water. BioShock doesn't count. BioShock doesn't count because all that is a city under the ocean. I have not played it, but Frabos told me that because Frabos suggested BioShock earlier in the member stream. And they told me it was not about BioShock. The BioShock's not about the ocean. It just takes place in the ocean. Like, it's like a city under the ocean. Are you even out in the water? Do you even explore the ocean? That doesn't count. It has to be about ocean exploration or about the ocean itself. That is specifically what I'm looking for. You know? You know? And there's not that many. There's not that many games. I need more games. Yeah. 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 There was the Long Dark. The Long Dark is an ocean exploration and horror game. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna pretend to play that one. Yeah. And like some of the ones we can think of as well, like how long is Iron Lung? That's not that long of a game, is it? Right? And Echo the Dolphin, when was the last time that was easily available? Is it like on the Switch? Is it like on the Switch, like online services? What console was Echo the Dolphin on originally? I never played that one. It's short, yeah. Yeah, the Iron Lung is short. And then Echo the Dolphin, I mean, I know you can just pirate it, but like, I'm talking like, when's the last time it was readily available though? Genesis originally. Okay, so it's not a Nintendo game. When was the last time? It might be on Switch or GOG. Okay, wait, I have GOG. Okay, for science, let me go see. Is it on GOG? I have GOG. Let me look. It's booting up. Boot up faster! Okay, there, it's booting up. Let me see. No, I'm not reading it. Okay, search. How do you spell it? Echo the Dolphin. The LCD version of Echo the Dolphin is a handheld game created by Backtech for Tiger Electronics. Is it here? I don't see like a get game button. It's labeled as other. Like there's like a page for it, but I don't see a button to actually buy the game. Is it actually on here? There's no critic score, no genre, no style, no release listed on this page. It's pretty bare bones. Eh? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Like there's a page here for it, but I don't see a button to buy the game. I'm just saying. Between games that are too short, games that you like might, I'm gonna say maybe because I don't know for sure, games that you might need to pirate in order to play it because it hasn't had a recent release. And then just not there being that many ocean-based games to begin with, there's not that many. We need more. We need more of them. Yeah. What about Man-Eater Shark Game? Yeah, that one I guess is about the ocean. I have that in my cart on Steam right now. I want to get that game. Yeah, but I need more. And I want more that are like Subnautica. I want more that goes like under the ocean. I want more that are about exploring the ocean. Like we have some ocean-based games here, but if you narrow it down even further to specifically ones that are about exploring the ocean, some of those ocean-based games we thought of get wiped out. Because I don't think, I could be wrong, you can correct me if I'm wrong because I have not seen a lot of gameplay of Man-Eater. But that one's about like growing as a shark. How much ocean exploration is it? Because I know you can also, below zero, that's more Subnautica. That's all counted under Subnautica. Think of like more than just Subnautica. Come on, we got this, okay? We got this. Gotta branch out. Branch out your brain cells away from Subnautica. More Subnautica entries. That's just more Subnautica. It's open world. It might be ocean exploration then. I don't know. But like some of the games I can think of, like they might be like about the ocean, but like how much exploration is there? Maneater is not exploration. Okay, I'm getting some mixed answers here. I'm new here, Subfrog. Hi, welcome in. We're debating about video games that are about ocean exploration and how many there really are. Super Nautica. Super Nautica. Ocean is kind of shallow in Maneater, I guess. Yeah, like that one. I know some of that also is like going on land, which sounds weird, but like you go on land to try to like eat people, you know, right? Like you can go wherever you want, but like I don't know how much ocean exploration there is, and like I've not seen a lot of gameplay of it, so I could be wrong, but from what I'm seeing here, I think cause like I watched a little bit of Gouda play it, like her old VOD. It was one of the first streams she did as Gouda. And I watched like some of that VOD, and that's pretty much all I've seen of Maneater, which is not very much. So like from what I saw there and from what people are telling me, it doesn't sound like it's about ocean exploration as much. Murky Divers, isn't that one of those, I hate using the term friend swap, but isn't that one of those like friend swap, like Lethal Company like games? I could be thinking, no, type it in! Murky, I could be thinking of a different game. I could be getting it mixed up. But is this another like grab stuff, complete objective with friends game? Solo update players, get rid of your employers' failed experiments in abandoned underwater labs, navigate your submarine, avoid abyssal terrors, and remove all corpses. Oh, this seems fun. But yeah, no, this looks like Repo and Lethal Company. It's an underwater game? But this doesn't look like it's about ocean exploration. What are these monsters though? So these look freaky looking. What the heck? Oh, I love ocean monsters. Ocean monsters, take me by the hand, lead me to... No, not to the land. Away from the land that I understand. Yeah, I mean, it's an ocean game, but a game about, like, games that take place in the ocean and games that are, like, about the ocean are two different things. Yeah. Yeah. Iron Lung is an exploration game that takes place in the ocean. Yeah, but it's short. It's short though. My entire point is that we need more like, you know, we need more ocean games, ocean exploration games. Yeah, drowning simulator. I was watching the stream live. Oh yeah, the Maneater one. Yeah. In Maneater, you go around eating stuff and finding things underwater, but it's shallow. Definitely not ocean exploration vibes. Yeah, like when I'm thinking ocean exploration, I'm thinking like Subnautica is one. There is this one game that I know Markiplier and his friends used to play. It's about being in a submarine. Is that Borrow Trauma? I don't think it is. They would say like, we need to go deeper. Is that the name of the game or is it? I don't remember. I know that one. It's like 2D. It's like 2D and you have to man the submarine with your friends. That one might be one. Yeah, the game is We Need to Go Deeper. Okay, that's the name of the game. Yeah, like, I think that one might count. I'd have to go, like, look at the gameplay again because it's been, like, forever since I've like, actually watched somebody play it. But I believe, like, I remember that one being about, like, trying to go deeper through the ocean. So the whole point of the game is going through the ocean exploration. You know? What is borrow trauma about? Wait, why did I close my Steam window? Open that back up. I closed it. Okay. Borrow trauma. Ooh, it's like nearly $20. Nearly $20 on Steam. It's a 2D co-op submarine simulator in space with survival horror and RPG elements. In space? In space? In space? In space? Is this in space or is this in the ocean? It says in space, but you guys said it was an ocean game. Is it in an ocean in space? Is it like an alien ocean planet, like Subnautica? Eh? The space is the opposite of the ocean. Yeah, clearly there's no water ever in space ever. They are two entirely separate biomes. And clearly, Frobos, if it's space, it's not ocean. Because, you know, space and ocean are opposites. What is space but a waterless larger ocean? It's not an ocean. There's no water. You need water for an ocean. It's in a space ocean like Subnautica. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sorry, I'm just poking fun at the in space. Man, it seems like a fun game though. It's co-op though. Do I need to have friends to play this? I don't have friends. Oh, this looks like I would. Oh, there's so much on the screen though. It's like overwhelming me looking at some of these screenshots of the game. There's like a ton of stuff, a ton of little things on the screen. Yeah, yeah. Does your question mean you think the Earth isn't in space? I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I don't understand the question that you just asked me. I'm gonna be just totally honest. At the risk of looking stupid, I don't understand what that question means. What is Fork up to? We're talking about games that are about ocean exploration and how I want there to be more of them, but now Frobos keep throwing out all like the examples of like that there are. And there's more games that I realized that there are, but I still want more. I still want more ocean games. We need more ocean. Yeah, ocean. Every ocean is in space. I mean, if you want to get technical about it, but personally, like, an ocean that's like, I don't know, the ocean on the planet, that's not up in space. Technically, the Earth is in space, so you could technically say, like, you could technically, actually pushing up glasses, actually, everything in the world is in space, actually, because everything that's on Earth is in space. So, therefore, everything that exists on Earth is in space because the Earth is in space. It spaces up in a different atmosphere. So, you know, I'm gonna stick to my principle of considering that the ocean is different from space. At least Earth's ocean. I can't speak for maybe there's oceans out there that are just floating in the middle of space, in which case, okay, that's an ocean in space. But if it's on a planet, that's not up in the ocean, up in the open space. You know? Yeah. I'm not a scientist and I may be stupid, but this is my take on oceans. There's also Abzu and the Stranded Deep. Abzu is boring. Stranded Deep, I don't know what that is. I will say Abzu though is an ocean exploration game, and also it's not horror. Most ocean games that we've listed here are horror games, which I find that very interesting. I was talking about that earlier in the member stream. I find that very interesting because, like, you know what that tells us? That tells us that most people who are making games about the ocean, the primary feeling towards the ocean for them is fear. The primary feeling towards the ocean from a lot of people is fear. And I find that very interesting. There's a few ocean exploration games we can think of that are not horror like Abzu, but most of the ones we've listed are all horror. Isn't that interesting? What was the name of the game? Stranded Deep? It's like $20 on Steam. Take the role of a plane crash survivor stranded somewhere in the Pacific Ocean to come face to face with some of the most life-threatening scenarios that will result in a different experience each time you play. Wait, I think I've seen this game on here, but yeah, I've looked at this game before and something about it turned me off. Also, this isn't an ocean game. This is an island game. It's an island game. How much exploration of the ocean is there? There is a photo here of the character in the ocean looking at a whale. So maybe there's some ocean exploration, but this looks like it primarily is like island survival. Vamos. I don't think you're understanding my definition of ocean exploration game. I have a very specific definition here. Yeah, and Abzu does count though. Yeah. I'm surprised nobody listed Still Wakes the Deep and all these other games and stuff, which is another game I would say is an ocean game, but not an ocean exploration game, because it's not an ocean exploration game. It takes place on the ocean, but it's not about going through the ocean. You know, there's a difference. Yeah. Stranded Deep is an old game that came out slightly before Subnautica, and when Subnautica came out, everyone stopped playing Stranded Deep because it was kind of mid. Yeah, it looks kind of mid from like the Steam listing. Also, the fact that it's still $20. Subnautica came out a long while ago. So if this game came out slightly before, then this game is pretty old and still $20. Really? Especially for a game that like no one's playing anymore. Come on, I'll give you $5 for this game. I'll give you $5. 2013. Come on, why is it still $20? That's a lot. The Raft game is a funny ocean exploration game. Not really. Raft is more about like survival and like resource management. You don't really get out and explore the ocean. Every time I've tried, I get my butt bit by the shark that just always follows you around. You're not really allowed to explore the ocean. Nah, you're drifting along on top of the ocean, but I can't get out and explore it, man. Not that there's much to find anyway. I feel like all the islands kind of have very similar stuff. Raft is kind of boring, I'm gonna be honest. Raft is kind of boring to me. Like, I want to like it, and I do like it to some extent, but like, it definitely loses my interest as far as like the ocean aspect. Because Raft doesn't feel like an ocean game to me, despite taking place on the ocean. Raft feels more like again, survival and resource management, because that's like the primary focus of the game, rather than getting out and exploring the ocean. You know? And you can maybe argue like, well, Rebbi, Subnautica is also a survival resource management game. Yeah, but you actually get to dive through the ocean and explore the ocean in that one, and that's why that one is an ocean exploration game. Does that Crab Souls game count? I don't know, I've not seen it. Maybe, I think so, based on like the tiny bit that I've seen, but I can't really say for certain. Yeah. Raft actually has a weird endgame segment. I've never actually played to the end. I don't know what the end of Raft looks like. I don't think I've ever even crafted the radio. Cause every single time I play it, I get close to like electronic components, and then after that it's kinda hard to, you know, like people, I feel like if I play with other people, it's hard to get them together. We kinda just stop playing, so I've never actually played to the end of Raft. Yeah. I guess Avatar Frontiers of Pandora on PS5 as underwater exploration. No, that's not an ocean exploration game. No. Bravos. Okay, I'm gonna set the definition again. A game that is primarily about ocean exploration. Exploration of the ocean. Having segments of exploring the ocean does not mean it's an ocean exploration game, and having some water exploration does not make it an ocean exploration game. That'd be like if I said Spirit Tracks was an ocean exploration game, because there's one small part of it where you go over an ocean realm and do go under the water on set tracks and you can't really explore. See, now the suggestions are starting to branch out into smaller and slowly, like, just less and less relevant technicalities. And that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for less and less relevant technicalities. I'm looking for games that are about exploring the ocean. And we don't have that many of them. We just need more the Diver. I want to play that one. I think that's a pretty good example. That's a good one. What about Under the Waves? I don't know what that is. Yeah, there's Subnautica and also Subnautica. I love Subnautica, but man, like I've played it so many times. I've actually beaten it too now. I've actually beaten it. It's like, you know. I mean, I'm always down for another playthrough. I wouldn't mind playing it in attempting hard mode where you got like only one life, don't die at all, you know? Anyone mentioned Soma already? Is that an ocean exploration game? If I look up Soma right now, am I gonna see an ocean exploration game? Sorry, I'm trying to look serious and threatening. No, you will not. Yeah. I mean, I've heard Soma is a great game, but it's not about exploring the ocean, I don't think. The little bits that I have seen, it looks more like Bioshock. At least like environment-wise, it's in like dark metal places. I don't know. I've not played either of those, so I'm sorry if that comparison is like, what the heck, Rebbi? They're nothing alike. Just talking purely about the dark metal environments, like, I'm not making any other comparison because I've not played either of those games. I'm very threatened. Yay! I'm threatening! Yeah! Tune in the stream and I like it already. I like you, funny sign. Go, why? Thank you! Hi! We're talking about ocean exploration games and why I want more of them. And also, breaking down every single suggestion handed to me as to why they are not, in fact, ocean exploration games. Soma's so good. The story is crazy. I want to play Soma. Yeah, I've had people recommend it to me that I'd probably really like it. I'm a big fan of horror. It doesn't have to be ocean related. I'm a big fan of horror. Yeah, so I want to play that one. Yeah. There's a less polished, cozy game called Critter Cove that features a lot of diving through ruins for materials. Oh, no, wait, that one sounds interesting. Is it on Steam? Let me look it up. Critter Cove. Oh, it is. $25. I see an ocean. I see an island. Oh, I see a cute tropical island with buildings. I see furries. This is a furry game. I see anthropomorphic animals. I see someone who looks like they're high on weed because their eyes are all red. Okay, I see someone in a boat. Can I play as a reptile furry? I don't want to be a bird or a mammal. Can I be a reptile? I like the scaly ones. Can I be one of those? If I want to play a furry game, I want to be able to play as a scaly. I think furries forget that the scalies exist. They always think about the furry ones and never about the scaly ones. And they're my favorite. Okay, if there's a dragon, I guess there's that. Dragons are the only ones that they ever think of, though. Give Rebbi what she wants and she'll find something else to complain about. This game does look pretty cute, though. It does look cute. Ew, a human character? Humans in my furry game. No, this does look cute, though. Yeah, there is, like, underwater diving. Ooh, the areas do look really pretty. Ooh, that furry is, like, staring into nothing, and his eyes look soulless. Ooh. Is this an online game? The developer is Gentleman Rat Studios. Ooh. Can I like play this on my own? I don't want to play with other people. I just want to play by myself. Play by myself in the world of ocean furries. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, this game looks cool. $25 though. I wasn't prepared to drop $25. The most expensive game I've ever bought. $25 game. Yeah. There's the Endless Ocean games for the Wii. They were pretty cool. Are those on Steam? Endless. Endless space? No. Endless, oh, it's not on Steam. But instead, when I type in endless, Steam is like, do you want Dead by Daylight? Endless HUD pack? Do you want Endless Space 2? Electric Boogaloo? $40, what the heck? What game even is this? Endless Space 2. It's a strategic space opera? It's an opera! Featuring the compelling just one more turn gameplay set in a mysterious, endless universe. As leader of your civilization, will you impose your vision and build the greatest stellar empire? Is it like Civilization though? But in space? This picture looks like Hollow Knight. Like a character from Hollow Knight. Space is just kind of boring to me. I want more ocean. We got too many people who are obsessed with space and not enough people who are obsessed with the ocean. We got too many people who are scared of the ocean and not enough people who are scared of space. Let's get some more people who are scared of space because I want some more ocean games, please. Yeah. We need more scalies. We also need more scalies. Aren't frogs technically scalies? No, frogs are amphibians. They are not reptiles. However, long time no chat on my part. Looking a whole lot more round in the head department. Or do I have water drops on my eyes? Maybe both, but I have been told my head is very fat and round. I have been told my head is big. So that might be true. Hi. Welcome in. Is it like, wait, is it early access? I didn't actually look. I don't think I saw it was early access. Stop showing me Endless Space 2. I'm tired of looking at that. Okay, no! Okay, here we go. Critical. It is early access. It is an early access game. I just didn't realize that. Okay, there is a free demo. Yeah, I will say $25 for an early access game where we don't know what the final product is gonna be like. Like, that's a bit much. I mean, the reviews are very positive and overwhelmingly positive, so that's a good sign. But yeah, I don't know. Because I have seen early access games turn into masterpieces, and then I have also seen early access games turn into everyone hates this when the full version comes out. Just kind of depends. Hello neighbor. So, you know, it just kind of depends. Yeah. I vaguely know about this game, Aquanauts Holiday. I've never heard of that game. Aquanauts Holiday. It's not on Steam. Either that or I spelled it wrong, but I don't think I did. I did. I think you would like Endless Ocean though. It's pretty close to what you're asking for. Maybe. I do have a Wii U if I can find like a copy of it. Because the Wii U can play Wii games. Actually, I remember there were people like seriously asking for Endless Ocean for some of the recent. Wait, no, yeah, they're making a new Endless Ocean game. That's what I'm remembering. Endless Ocean Luminous for the Nintendo Switch. It's available now for the Nintendo Switch. Okay, I don't even have to get one for the Wii. There's a new one out. Have any of you guys played that one? Would you recommend it? Would you recommend it? There's a fish at the start of Prey, so it's Ocean Game. No! What? You don't want to pay $25 to be a glorified beta tester? Unbelievable. I ain't gonna be a beta. There not gonna be any beaters around these parts. He's a beta tester and a cheater. A beta. Yeah, did anyone mention maybe just didn't see it? Oh, that one is on Steam. But it's an artificial intelligence guiding a stranded xenobiologist through a beautiful and mysterious alien ocean. A non-violent, oh man, there's no violence, sci-fi story into a world of wonder, fear, and vulnerability, unraveling the history and ecology of an impossible planet. It's made of impossible stuff like the Impossible Burger. What will you discover together? Oh. All of this gameplay is like, it's all menus! It's all menus! They have this photo up here. It looks like a 3D rendered photo, but then all the gameplay photos are all menus. This is all top-down menus. I'm watching the trailer right now. Sorry, I'm supposed to be talking. Just sitting there in silence watching this trailer with like with a look on my face. Wait, it's on menus? Always has been. I don't know. This isn't related to the topic, but have you heard about the War of the Worlds fan game? I don't even know what the War of the Worlds actual game is. Yeah, Aquanauts Holiday is a PS1 game, I think. Maybe it's on GOG then? Maybe it's on GOG if it's a PS1 game. Okay. Aquanauts Holiday. Oops. Why is the O capitalized? Oh, I found it. Aquanauts Holiday. See, this one actually has some more information on it and has like a video and some screenshots. Ooh, a sun face. Ooh, a yellow tag. Ooh, a menu. Ooh, a shark's butt. Ooh, another fish. Ooh, a manta ray and my nightmares. Ooh, more nightmares. I think someone uploaded this photo twice. The same photo is in here twice. I still don't see like a get game button. The ocean is another world. Beneath the surface of the sea, all the sounds and the stress of society are muffled away to nothing. In Aquanauts Holiday, the player takes the role of a renowned oceanographer, has been pushed to the limit by the constant attention of the press, environmentalists, and the government. It's time to leave it all behind on an open-ended mission to explore one of the last unmapped areas in the ocean and create a new coral reef there. Well, if I know one thing, I definitely think leaving the government behind is a great thing. Man, I want that to sound more like a joke than it did. Oh well. The game is played entirely at the player's pace. The only real goals and time limits are those the player sets. Okay, what is the gameplay? Provides several ways in which to interact with the wildlife and information gained from the local sea creatures to provide clues how to design a better coral reef. No reasons to hurry? No, I want reasons to hurry. I want pressure. I want fear. I want limitations. Yeah. Yeah. Base Rebbi. Well, no, but don't you hate when you're gonna make like a witty joke and you kind of have it in your head, but then when you go to say it, it comes out a bit more long-winded, and I'm just like, ah, man, like it wasn't short enough to be funny, too long-winded. Now it's too long, and it doesn't sound as funny. yeah, that's how I felt this time. War of the Worlds is a book. But the fan game is based on a movie featuring Tom Cruise. It's a really good sci-fi film. Oh. Did Tom Cruise's mom like to go on cruises and that's why he's named Tom Cruise? Is his mom's name Mom Cruise? Because it should be. Tom Cruise and Mom Cruise, the ultimate cruise duo. Yeah. Tom's dad was the cruise. He was the cruise ship. That's why he's named after Tom Cruise. That's why Tom Cruise is named after the cruise ship, because his dad was the cruise ship. Whoa! Interesting. Very educational. We're learning a lot about the cruise family here today. We're in a game where we explore the ocean floor wearing a super heavy suit. I'm trying so hard not to say Subnautica here. I guess you don't need to wear the heavy suit. That is my choice though for when I get deep enough, because I don't like that big submarine. I don't like that. She married a ship? Yes. And then she fucked it. And that's how they have a half-human, half-ship baby. Tom Cruise. She knows too much. I figured out his family's conspiracy. Now they're going to send the government after me. And I'm going to die. I'm going to be assassinated in the night. So Frambos, today is our last day together. If there's anything you need to tell me, anything at all, before I go, tell me now. Tell me now. Yeah. It all comes back to Subnautica. Dang. It kind of does though. Subnautica is like the #1 ocean game that everyone thinks of. Cyclops Halo Elephant. The Cyclops is big, clunky, hard to move, loud, a giant target for any and all Leviathans, and I do not like it. I stand by my opinion that the Cyclops is overrated, and I can just actually way more easily, because it's not easy at all with that freaking Cyclops, way more easily take a prawn suit down there and deal with that. I don't like the prawn suit either. Actually, if I could have it my way, I would just take a sea moth everywhere, because that's my favorite vehicle. But that's like the one vehicle that you can't take to the bottom of Subnautica, because the pressure limit, even when it's maxed out, can't go all the way down there. It can't go all the way down there. So between the Cyclops and the Sea Moth, both vehicles I'm not a fan of. I will happily pick the Cyclops and the Sea Moth. Cyclops and the prawn suit, not Sea Moth, sorry. Cyclops and the prawn suit. I don't like either of them, but I will happily take the prawn suit over the Cyclops. Counterpoint, big submarine, cool. Counterpoint, small submarine is cooler. Because I can actually drive it around. The Sea Moth is just a baby submarine. It's just a baby submarine. Yeah. It's a pleasure finding you, boss. Maybe we meet as farmers in another pond. Take care, Zims. Have a good day. Yeah. All those features are what make the Cyclops awesome. Wait a minute. I just realized you're probably just saying that in relation to what I said a minute ago about me being assassinated tonight, and you're probably not actually leaving. Never mind. I take it back. Hi, Zims. Yeah. Okay, wait, what was the message I just read? All those features would make the Cyclops awesome. No! All those features are what makes the Cyclops annoying! And I remember that when I beat Subnautica, the only reason I I read the word married, and then I said married. Dang it. The only reason I made the Cyclops was because the game makes you do it to make something that you need to make for the rocket pad. So I made a Cyclops at like the latest point in the game, used it to construct one thing. I think I named it asshole or something. and then I just did not touch it and then left. Rebbi married a Cyclops? Ew. No, I didn't, because I would rather kill myself. Didn't know you were freaky like that. Respect. No! Can I marry a different submarine? I'll marry the one that imploded when it was trying to go to the Titanic. Yeah. Because that one's dead, so... Yeah. Cyclops is not a ship. It's a mobile base. No. It moves around. It's a ship. But regardless, if you want to call it a ship or a mobile base, literally does not change anything I just said about it. It's big, it's clunky, it's hard to drive, it's annoying, it's a loud giant target for Leviathans, any and all kinds, and I don't like it! Isla! Thank you for the ride! Hi, how you doing? Hi. Welcome! Hi, how you doing? How you doing? Big, clunky, and hard? Just how I like my penises. Hey, dude, welcome. All I'm hearing is skill issue. All I'm hearing is bad taste. Yeah, come back when you get a better one. Yeah. Hi, waiters, welcome. Hi, my name's Rebbi Rompin, and we're yapping today. I'm talking about why the Cyclops in Subnautica sucks and why the Sea Moth is the best vehicle, except for the fact that you can't take it to the end of the game. That's literally the only con of the sea moth is that you can't take it all the way to the end of the game because you can't take it deep enough. That's the only con. Everything else about the sea moth is peak. The sea moth is the best vehicle in Subnautica, and I stand by that. And that's why I was very, very pleased that when I played Subnautica Below Zero, I was able to take the sea truck all the way to the bottom. Because the sea truck is basically the sea moth. And a Cyclops. But like better, because it's smaller and compact. And it doesn't have to be big, long, and clunky. Because I could just put minimal things on it. And then it's easier to maneuver. And it's easier to drive. And it's less of a giant target for Leviathans. They still saw me anyway. And attacked me anyway. But, you know, yeah. Subnautica scares me, but it looks so interesting. You've never played it? Ooh, you gotta play it. You gotta play it. You gotta play it. I love Subnautica. I feel like I'm the only VTuber though that's not scared of Subnautica. I play it not because I want to show off that I'm another VTuber that has thalassophobia. No offense to all my friends who are VTubers with thalassophobia playing Subnautica with the point of the stream being that they're a VTuber with thalassophobia. No offense. But I play Subnautica because I love it. Yeah. Sunken Land and Death in the Ocean 2 are both horror and ocean exploration games. Okay, I'll have to check out both of those because I need some more. Tough tadpole. I'm not a tadpole, I'm a big frog! I'm a big frog! Yeah! Yeah! Would a tadpole know what a penis is? Probably not. Wait, do boy tadpoles have penises? I'm gonna Google it. Do male tadpoles have penises? What? No, male tadpoles do not have penises. Frogs in general do not have penises. Oh yeah, they have the cloaca. Wait, I thought that was just like a female thing. I didn't realize male frogs also had a cloaca. It's an organ used for both excretion and reproduction. In frogs, fertilization typically occurs externally, where the male frog grafts the female, a behavior called amplexus, and releases sperm as the frog releases eggs. They don't have penises! Wait, all that hentai lied to me! All the frog hentai lied to me! They don't have penises! What is this? Eh? Does Rebbi have a penis? Yes, and it's massive. I'm gonna put it in your mouth. Anyway, cloacas are for all genders. Why am I only just now learning that? Why am I only just now learning this? You know, I feel like I am a big animal person, and I have so many animal penis facts. Don't ask, I just pick them up as I see weird videos on Facebook and other sources. But then, I'm surprised I did not know this until just now. Yeah, frog hentai is diabolical. Well, actually, it's because, you know, sometimes I want to look at frog girl hentai. But Google will also hand me frog hentai, so I've seen both. I'm learning things today. Yeah, Rebbi stream is super educational. Oh my gosh, Rebbi in front of the tadpoles. What tadpoles? There's no tadpoles here. There's just me and you. And if I'm not the tadpole, and you're not the tadpole, then who is the tadpole? Who is the tadpole? Benji, they give me up a tadpole for 3 more months. The funniest frog I know. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Rebbi's watching frogs hop on it for me. Hop on it, Dayo. You and Pico both know way too much cursed animal stuff, Rebbi. I can tell you some animal penis facts. Did you know that armadillos have really long penises? Yeah, I saw a video. It was a girl holding an armadillo in her hand, and his penis literally extended all the way up over her hand, up to his shoulder. Penis is long. Yeah. Yeah. Did you know that the echidna has a penis with 3 heads on it? They got like 3-headed penises. Yeah. 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 Did you know duck penises are shaped like a screw? Yeah. 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 I once saw a video of a cockroach with a penis. Did you know that they just penetrate straight through the abdomen of the female? It looks like it hurts a lot. Their penises are that strong. Probably because it's a cockroach and the rest of them are also strong. But in case you didn't know, their penis is also strong. I thought that was pigs. I'm pretty sure ducks do too. I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me Google it. Let me Google it. Do ducks have screw-shaped penises? I'm gonna be really embarrassed if it tells me no. Yes, some male ducks do. Okay, that's good enough for me. Man, the FBI agent that like looks through my search history later is gonna be like, what the heck? Why is this girl searching up animal penis facts? Boy, thank you for being careful for 300 months. Very educational, Rebbi. Thank you. Humans are rare in that there's no bone in ours. Yeah, why are they still called boners if there's no bone in there? Why are they called that? Why is it that people say grow a pair when they want you to be brave and tough? When balls are some of the weakest body parts I can think of? But then meanwhile, when they say you're a pussy, pussies can actually take a pretty rough beating. But why is it the opposite way around? Why is it like that? Why are men being propped up on a pedestal here when you guys got the sensitive bits, huh? Why is it like that? I've always wondered, why is it like that? Fair point there. Yeah! Yeah! You never thought about that. Yeah. I learned a bit about animals, unfortunately, about 15 years ago. I had to write a paper on it in college and it deviated a bit. I feel like that's where you learn a lot of cursed animal facts. Dude, quit being ballers doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, but it's more accurate! Also, instead of quit being balls, you could say quit being a nutsack, man. Man, dude, stop being such a fucking scroll, man. Coin for just use a different word for it and it sounds better, you know? because you can say the same thing about the female equivalent. Telling someone to stop being a vagina does not roll off the tongue either. It sounds weird. It depends on the word that you use. Yeah, the combo shifted way too fast. That's a Rebbi stream. This is why I don't do Yap streams very often. Because, well, actually, no, this is not why. I just like to play a lot of games. That's actually a lie. This is not at all why. But whenever I do a Yap stream, this is what happens. Yeah. Thank you for the fellowship. Hi, Rebbi. Thank you for not bumping me. I'm so tempted to time you out right now because you told me that for like 5 minutes, time you out. But I won't. Even though I want to, I won't. Yeah. Because boys are awesomer and epic and don't have cooties. Well, boys have dick cheese. And that's gross. A vengeful frog. Yeah. What am I vengeful about again? I don't remember. I forgot. Do it because funny. I'll live. Okay. Free cheese. Ew! I mean, I like cheese, but I think I'll pass on this kind. Yeah. I like pepper jack cheese. Pepper jack cheese. That's my favorite kind of cheese. Yeah, I like when burger places let me put pepper jack cheese on my cheeseburgers. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Mm. Yeah, pepper jack is golden. Yeah! Pepper jack is the best kind of cheese. I also like Hawaii. But now I think about it, I don't often see Hawaii as an option for cheeseburgers. Why is that? Why is Hawaii not an option? I don't like it as much as pepper jack, but Hawaii is pretty good. Hey, Victoria, hi, how you doing? The cheese only grows if you don't clean properly, which some do not. Is it really cheese? Like, is it like a texture that can be, like, considered cheese? I've never actually seen it. I don't know what it looks like. Should I go on r/smegma lovers so I can see it? Maybe not, never mind. It's not cheese in any shape or form. Why does it call it that though? It's dead skin? Eh? Why is it called cheese then? It's just all dead skin? Why is it called cheese? Eh? I hate that. That's a sentence. Maybe not, lol. Okay, I won't. Yeah, it's a different type of cheese. Depending on your ethnicity, Italians have mozzarella, the French have brie. Eh? What kind of cheese would I have if I was a boy? Oh no, it'd be shitty craft singles. It's cheese adjacent in how it appears /feels. Ew! 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 Vamos, if any of you guys have cheese, go wash your penis right now. Gorgonzola. I don't know if I've ever actually had gorgonzola, now I think about it. I don't think I ever actually have. Oh, look and smell. Does it smell like cheese? Does it taste like cheese? Has anyone ever tried eating it? Yeah, if you're telling me this whole time you were never a boy? Oh no, sorry, that burst your bubble. I'm not actually a man living in my mom's basement using a voice changer while pretending to be an anime lolly on the internet. I'm crushing the dreams of VTuber haters everywhere. Ah! Never testing it. Really? Oh. I mean, that's fair. I've never tested eating some of the stuff that I make. Yeah. Sometimes it's just dry cool. I would have hoped that people were cleaning up after that, but I guess not. I'm judging. I'm judging really hard right now. I'm judging. What is that? What did I just tune into? A penis. Anyway, you tuned into a penis? You're gay. Rebbi, what are you talking about? Cheese? Yes, we're talking about cheese. Pepper jack. Shitty craft singles. Gouda. Cheese. Yeah. Setting up is impossible in very particular scenarios. What scenarios? What scenarios? Even if you're like jerking it in your car and you're in public or something, you gotta be able to drive back home and clean up your penis, man. I refuse to take any excuse here. I will not be accepting any excuse if men are not cleaning up their penis after they cum. That is gross. Well, thank you. Oh, yo, I just got you wet. There's always somebody who comes in right as I'm talking about something really cursed. That be the face. They're curving on their face and that's why they can't clean their penis? What? How does that make any sense? No need for it. Later I'm making blue cheese for pizza. Not with your penis though, right? 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 Not with your penis, right? You're always saying something close. Questions if I am not doing it myself. You know what? Yeah. You're saying like we haven't been talking about this for a while. It's true. I can't deny that. This is true. I've been reconstituted. Yay! Ab is back from his 5-minute banishment. Next time we'll pick the 48-hour banishment. Actually, okay, I'm not gonna actually ban someone here, but what is the longest I can ban someone for? Wait, is there a time? Okay, not a ban, but a timeout. 24 hours. Dang, there's not a 48-hour option? I thought there was. Nothing to see here, new challenge. Just enjoying the completely normal Rebbi stream. I'm a weirdo. Yeah. I'll take my coffee with extra cream, thanks. See what I did there? He wants people to come in his coffee. I think that guy might be gay. Wow. Skip the ban, shoot me in the head. I mean, I can actually ban you if you want. I'm not going to. It's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah. Maybe I finally have a VR. What is your favorite world? Oh, trying to find normal people, but everyone is insane or a kid. Okay, I have absolutely no tips for how to avoid insane or people or kids. Because I never played in public worlds. But I do. Oh god, what's my favorite VR chat world? I do like the Le Frogabond. Is that what it's called? Le Frogabond. Le Frog. Le Frog. That one's pretty cool. I got taken to an onsen world once. Get that mental image out of your head right now, because I command it. I command it! Thank you for the fact that it's super. Smegma comes from dead skin buildup liquefying between skin folds. It's not old cream, unfortunately. Sorry to break your heart. I only said that because someone told me that. I'm not out here inspecting smegma. How am I supposed to know? Me? Thank you, Ab. This is very educational. So I'm getting a lot of money because of this education. Thanks. Yeah. There's no normal people in VR chat. I do hate that there's such a high chance of running into so many children though. There was one time I was playing with my friend. And he and I were like playing in VR chat, you know? This was like a long time ago. And we went to, oh, there's a security breach map. Yeah, that's where we went. I like that one. It's like the big lobby area from Security Breach at the Pizzaplex. Anyway, we went there because I found that world and I thought it was super cool. And while we were there, because I think he set up the world and not me, he made it public. And then here came this like little kid and I was just like, oh god. And like they were trying to talk to me and I was just like, nope. My friend was talking to them a little bit more, but I was just there like, nope. And I was just like, you didn't set the world to private, bro. Thanks for the science lesson, I guess. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. And this way we can pay for Rebbi's education with this very educational topic. Then I'll finally stop being stupid. I'll be smart. Wow. Most of the kids I ran into were fine. Very rarely were they annoying or loud. There was some music out there. I just don't want to talk to children, you know? I'm sure a lot of them might be well behaved and stuff, but I'd honestly rather be in a world with nobody else, just myself, than have a bunch of kids around. Yeah, these tips will fund Rebbi's foggy college career. I hate how when I read tips, my first go to the Pizzaplex. Although I've not actually played Security Breach on my channel. Should I play that first and then we go to the Pizzaplex? Yeah. I don't think I'll ever stop being dumb, Rebbi. Sorry to tell you, but it's terminal. Nah, there I go. There. I'll lend you some of my old papers I wrote to probably order at some of the people here, but maybe it didn't help. What are they about? Are they about taxes? I was just trying to think of something that people are like, what? Whip to anyone who's eating today. Nah, they can learn to grow a pair and eat through it. I mean, you know. Yeah. Steve is lagging like hell right now. That's probably either a your internet problem or a YouTube problem, because I don't see an issue on my side with OBS and stuff. Yeah. Eat through the pear? Yes. That is what I said. That is exactly what I said, and that is what you shall do. Yeah. Hi, Red. Hi. Thank you for the red. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. I think it's YouTube today. I had a lot of people like, oh, really? Well, okay, that's interesting because I had a member stream earlier today, and I don't think anybody told me about it, anything lagging or anything. But maybe it started after I ended that stream. I'm not sure. But hi, everybody, welcome! My name's Rebbi Rompin. I'm a bubble fry, and I like to play a lot of horror games. And today we're talking about penis. Yeah. Well, I was talking about ocean games, and then we started talking about penis. And then we started talking about cheese, and then we started talking about penis again. Yeah. How you doing? How was your stream, Reb? Hope we had a great day. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember how we got on this subject. I can't even tell you. How we got on this subject. It's been very educational though. Yeah, welcome to the Pet Island Talk. Yeah. Peanuts with cheese, put some pineapple on that. That does not sound good. Man, I don't want to put pineapple on just everything. Put pineapple on your penis. Try that. But now that you mentioned pineapple, maybe one pineapple upside down, okay. Yeah, wait, I think I remember now, because I started talking about animal penis. I don't remember how I got on the subject of animal penis, but I was talking about animal penis earlier. Did you know that armadillos' penises are so long that they reach over their shoulders? Yeah, I learned that recently. Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Rebbi. Your mom is very lovely. Thank you. Yeah, no pineapples. I want pineapples. I like pineapples. Yes, I did. Somebody here actually knew that! Wow! Yeah, I saw a video of it recently on Facebook. I don't know why people on Facebook are posting armadillo penis videos, but I saw one, and it was very educational. Yeah, how many pineapple rings can I stack on it? Stack on it, Nayo! Facebook. I know. I like Facebook for the why is my nose all stuffed up? The memes the memes, get it out of my throat, memes that I like to see on there, you know, there's a lot of memes on there. That's about the only thing I use it for. Yeah. Crazy style, Dayo. I research a lot of different subjects in my free time when I'm not babysitting my nephew like I am today. Yeah, maybe save the armadillo. I don't know how to speak English. Maybe save the armadillo penis studies for when your nephew's not around. Ocean Games, animal penis, forbidden cheese, average conversation flow. Yeah, the Rebbi Yap stream, you know, that's kind of just how it goes. And you know, it's kind of funny because I was sitting here before the stream started feeling like, man, I'm feeling so head empty. I'm feeling so tired. I've done so much streams, so many streams this week, and I streamed earlier today where I yapped for 4 hours, and normally I don't have that much yap energy. Man! So I'm sitting here before stream thinking like, am I even gonna have anything to talk about? But like, this has been a very, very energetic, very, very full of conversation yap stream. Yeah. The way you described it is so blunt. As that wrong. Wait. How was it described? Wait, I'm looking for the message right now. I don't see it. Oh well. Those are the best times for streams. Yeah, I'm just happy I can find like some energy to yap about something. You know. Yeah, we were also talking about how there's not enough ocean games, not enough ocean exploration games in the world. We need more ocean exploration video games. And before anyone says Subnautica, I am aware of Subnautica. We have some, but we need more ocean exploration games. I want to see the water. I want to see the fish. I want to see the crazy creatures that live under the depths that every other VTuber freaks out at, but I'm just like, wow, creatures! Giant water creatures! Yeah, I want to see all of those. I feel like I'm the only VTuber that's like not scared of Subnautica. Wait, Ram, have you played Subnautica? Do you like Subnautica? Do you have Subnautica Below Zero? Yeah, I played that one too. That one's pretty good too. I did like that one. And I'm looking forward to the Subnautica 2. Even though there's things happening with it, that's like people getting like denied bonuses or something. And yeah, I hope it doesn't hurt the game. I think I'd be scared. Oh, but it's fish! Fish and oceans! Oh yeah, fish and oceans! Yeah, I like fish and oceans. Yeah, I'm a scaredy cat. Oh, it's not a horror game though. Well, some people say it's a horror game because it makes them scared. But like, man, if I'm scared of Super Mario Sunshine, that doesn't make that a horror game. You know, I'm not scared. That was just the first game that came to mind. Yeah, actually, I was thinking of Super Mario 64, but when I was trying to like think of the title again, because for some reason my brain forgot it for like 2 seconds, and then my brain was like, "Here you go, you want Super Mario Sunshine," and I was like, "You know what? Close enough. I just need a game for my example, so I'll just use that as my example." Yeah, Minecraft is a horror game though. It's not a horror game. Just because some people get scared about it doesn't mean it's a horror game. Subnautica's not a horror game. It just has a creature with good monster design and some murky water areas. Sometimes the creatures with scary monster design in the murky water area. So you can't see them until they see you. And then they're coming for you. But you can just like ignore that part, you know. There's a lot of really pretty areas in Subnautica too. I like the mushroom forest and the bioluminescent areas and like the safe shallows with the corals and the colors and all the fish and the stalkers that I named all of them Paul. They're all named Paul. Every single stalker is named Paul. I miss Paul. Yeah, Paul was cool. It's scary if you have claustrophobia. Yeah, but it doesn't make it a horror game. You know? Although I feel like I don't have a very good example for my own phobia. I don't know, I'm scared of heights. Okay, I can use that. I'm scared of heights. That doesn't make every single game with a high area a horror game. At first I was gonna say Uncanny Valley, but actually a lot of games with Uncanny Valley are horror games, so that one's not really like... Wow! Ah, what the heck? Akasu! didn't even give me a message. This man's just sending out Akisubas for the love of the game. Well, thank you. Thank you for the Akisubas. Thank you. Yeah. I deleted Subnautica the moment I looked around and saw literally nothing but dark water. Did you try jumping into the water? Because that sounds like as soon as you were at the water, you deleted it. But if you get into the water where your life pod is, it's like bright and colorful shallows with colorful corals. You know. Yeah. It's thalassophobia. Yeah, it might be. You know, no shame if you got thalassophobia. No shame at all, you know. We're all scared of something. But man, I kind of do wish though that I had some more people to geek out about the game with, because I love the game and I feel like 99% of people I know are like, you know, scared of it. You know, I can go out to my friends and start talking about Subnautica. They're gonna be like, the game is so scary! And I'm like, no, I want to talk about the fish. The fish and stuff, man. Yeah, easy for you to say, fine. I just like the ocean. That's why we need more ocean games. I need to be satiated. Wait, you know another really good ocean horror game? Dredge. If anyone here has not played Dredge, oh, okay, wait, so now I said another ocean horror game. So Nautica's not an ocean horror game, but an ocean horror game, Dredge. Dredge was so cool. I love Dredge. If you've not played Dredge, you gotta go play it. Actually, I should play it again because they've released more DLC, and I haven't played the newest DLC pack. Yeah. Now, Raft is not ocean exploration. You can barely even control the boat. Yeah, you can't explore the water. That's like resource management and survival only. Map does not count. Yeah, is Dredge actually horror? Yeah, Dredge actually is a horror game. It's like Eldritch horror. Eldritch horror in the ocean. And there's a lot of like tension and like more like subtle horror themes. You know? It's not like a horror game, like a jump scare game. It's not like that. But it's an atmospheric game. It's like an Eldritch sort of horror game. And like, yeah. And there's some pretty spooky creatures in it that can come after you sometimes, you know? But horror? I hardly know her. Hardly know her. All I know is she's a whore. That's why she's a horror. Get it? Never mind. Yeah. Raft, Dave the Diver, Dave, Dage. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Raft's not a horror game, and I don't even consider Raft an ocean exploration game. It is an ocean game, but okay, can I be totally honest? I think Raft is kind of boring. I said this earlier, but now we got a lot more people in stream now, so I can say it again. I think Raft is kind of boring. And I've also never gotten to the end of it. Every time you start playing Raft with a group of friends, like, I feel like it becomes so hard to get that group of friends together to keep playing it, you know? So I've never actually played to the end of Raft. Yeah. That's also the same reason why I don't like playing Stardew Valley multiplayer. I prefer Stardew Valley as a solo experience. Unless it's someone that you're really close with and it's easy enough to get them to come back and play with you, you know? I agree, I don't like Raft either. Yeah, I mean, I like Raft to an extent, but like, if I'm thinking like ocean games, like Dredge is way more interesting, has more going on. And Subnautica is of course amazing. I tried Raft, I didn't really get the appeal of it. Yeah, it's like resource management, making your app bigger. You got like building mechanics and stuff, and you have to like unlock the blueprints and stuff to unlock electronics. You basically have to build your way up to being like rescued. But man, is it slow moving, and there's just not that much there, you know? Yeah. Something that terrifies me are mega structures, which are often related to the ocean and tend to be in games too. This is true. The ocean does have a lot of big structure. But I think they're kind of cool, you know? I love Subnautica, but my PC is dead. Maybe I should get it on PS5. Yeah, you can get it on PS5. Or like PS4. Oh, Sea of Thieves! I have wanted to play Sea of Thieves for so long. I've never played it. I've wanted to play Sea of Thieves for so long. Yeah. I want to play Sea of Thieves. I have to get dinner going. Y'all take care. I'll subscribe to you. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Herman. Reminds me of my wife. She loves monsters. Oh, your wife is very based. Monsters are cool. I like creatures. I like monsters. I like that train that's going past my house. Choo choo. I don't know if you guys heard it, but you might have heard it. Yeah. I've always wanted to play Sea of Thieves, but I don't have friends to play with. Actually, I don't know how many of my friends have Sea of Thieves. I should ask though. You know. Community Sea of Thieves, joking, do not. People get so toxic. Oh yeah, I'm always a little bit wary when it comes to like community games and stuff, because a lot of people can get toxic. And you know, all it takes is somebody coming onto the stream and saying like a slur or something, and then gotta delete the VOD, you know, like that just ruins it for everybody. You never know. I don't think Frobbles would do that, but you never know. You can get like someone who's not a Frobble who comes in, you know, because it's a public stream, unless it's a member stream. But I also haven't played anything that has like voice stuff in it with with Frobbles as well. And I think that game does. Yeah. Wait, have you guys ever seen that one clip? I don't know the name of it. But have you guys ever seen that one clip of Sea of Thieves where it's like somebody driving their ship, and then their crewmate is like, "Captain!" And it's like, what? And it's like, "Look!" And then they look over to the side, and there's another ship about to ram them, and they're like, "Oh shit! Oh shit!" And it starts going dun 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 dun. Classic. Well, my favorite part is the way he's just like, "Captain, look!" Yeah, that was so funny. I want another game like Guns of Icarus. I thought Sea of Thieves would scratch that itch, but it didn't. I don't know what that game is actually. But yeah, it would be nice to see some more games branch out, because like, I don't know, it might just be me, but I feel like we've been seeing a fair number of games that come out and they feel really similar to each other, you know? It depends on the genre, and it depends if it's like indie or AAA, because I feel like a lot of indie games have been more unique, but then like AAA games have kind of started to like, you know, it really depends on the game, but some of them have become a bit more similar. Like, I like FNAF, but even FNAF has started doing that with the last couple of games, like Security Breach and Secret of the Mimic. It's got like gameplay that's very similar to a lot of other AAA horror games. I do think Into the Pit was very unique. I loved Into the Pit. I still haven't like completely finished that game. I want to play that through again and try to find all the secrets and stuff, you know? Yeah, that'd be super cool. Into the Pit was so cool. I love that one a lot. Yeah, they try to have a wider appeal and lose a lot of the uniqueness they could have. Yeah, and it's like, from a business perspective, like I understand it. Like if you look at like posts that go viral on Twitter and stuff, the ones that tend to are the ones that are really relatable to a lot of people. So I can understand from the business perspective why they're doing it. But also, I feel like there's also a business perspective on the uniqueness of a game, because if it stands out, that also gets a lot of people talking about it. If you can get a crowd talking about your game, it's really unique, they're gonna be like, whoa, this game is really cool, you know, this game does something that I don't see very often, or maybe it does something I've never seen before. And then you get a lot of people talking about it, you know? Yeah, I think we should have more uniqueness and stuff like that. That clip probably sold so many copies of that game. I want to play the game. That clip made me want to play the game. Yeah. FNAF isn't even at Freddy's anymore. Yeah, I like Secret of the Mimic. But Freddy's not even. Well, it's not at Freddy's. It's at a different location. Which I will say, it's fine to have games that branch out and like flesh out the universe. I do think like that's fine, right? Like you can have, I don't think this is considered a spin-off title, but I'm just gonna say spin-off title just for like the sake of it, because normally these are spin-off titles. It's totally cool and okay to have spin-off titles that like expand the world and stuff. So really, I don't think I should really like fault Secret of the Mimic for not having Freddy. Although I do wish it still had some of that gameplay, like that original core gameplay that FNAF was known for, because it was one of those games that had a really unique approach to gameplay, and I think that's a big part of why it like took off. You know, I mean, like character design, concept, and lore and stuff, like that all played a part of it too. But the gameplay, I think, was a big part of it, because like it was like not really something that you saw before. The whole like sitting in place and preventing things from reaching you. If there were games like that, I think that like we're not nearly as many as there were now, right? Because we've had like a lot of like FNAF clones that have that gameplay, and I think most of the games, or pretty much all the games I can tell you now that have that gameplay, are like inspired by FNAF. I can't think of any that have that gameplay that came before FNAF. Not saying they don't exist, but just that I didn't know about them, you know? I haven't really seen a lot of discussion about it either. I gotta go to bed myself. Good night, Rep. Have fun. Good night, Mido. Have a good night. Yeah. I do love the point and click gameplay in the older games. Yeah, I remember when Security Breach came out, and honestly, with Secret of the Mimic, I thought, when I was playing through those, I thought there were gonna be portions that have that gameplay. I guess Security Breach sort of has some parts that like have gameplay like that, right? Right? I do know there's one part where you have to keep Roxy and Monty from getting into like an office with you. So like it's sort of, I guess, but I thought it would be more prominent than it was. I thought it would be more prominent than it was. You know? Well, Guns of Icarus was a PvP airship game, and it was really fun, but it died shortly after I started playing it. Each crew member had a class and thing they had to do. Oh, really? That's a shame that it died off so soon. That's a shame. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Honestly, I should probably head off soon myself, actually. I've been doing a lot of streaming this past week, and I did another stream earlier today, because we had our weekly members thumbnail making stream this morning. Yeah, every Monday we do a member stream where we make thumbnails and yap there, so I did also a lot of yapping in that stream too. So I should probably head off here soon and give my voice a chance to rest. But this was such a really fun time, and I'm really happy I got to see everybody and get to yap. I don't very often do just dedicated yap streams, and I do think it would be really cool to have just the occasional like yap stream, you know? We made thumbs with nails! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, some of the thumbnails for this week are straight bangers. They are pretty cool. I'm really proud of them. They turned out pretty well. The Majora's Mask one and the Thief Simulator 2 ones. Yeah. Let me see. Let me go ahead and set up a raid. Who are we gonna raid? Here we go. Okay, let me make sure they're not about to end first. Also playing a game I've been trying to avoid spoilers on, so I might not stay around for too long. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I think we good. Okay. Yeah, alright. Alrighty. Thank you everybody so much for coming and hanging with us. And for anyone who stuck around, even just for a little bit after the raids, thank you. I really appreciate it. It was really great to get to meet everyone who's new. Yeah. As for the next stream, I do have the next couple of days off because I was expecting a doctor's appointment to get scheduled for one of the next 2 days. It ended up getting scheduled for next week, so it's not even this week. So I'm definitely taking tomorrow off. I might stream on Wednesday. If I have like some of my project work done and I feel like I have the energy to do it and stuff, might stream on Wednesday. But then if not one of those 2 days, then the next stream will be on Thursday because we're playing Majora's Mask. We're gonna try to beat the game. It'll be an endurance stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay, my voice is like really getting tired. I'm really starting to feel it now. Thank you everybody for hanging with me. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you. See you later. Bye-bye. Can you hear my voice dying? It's active instead. Yeah. Okay, bye.